It's not right to take the children's food and throw it to the dogs. Matthew chapter 15 verse 26. The most likely explanation of Matthew 15:26 is, don't treat what is holy and godly as common and profane. While this is not a religious discourse, Matthew 15:26 is quite in line with my topic of discussion. The call for Tinubu to form a government of national unity by some lazy politicians. It's heartwarming listening to President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu diplomatically disregarding the rather bizarre call for a government of national unity by promising to adopt more positive considerations when forming his government. He promised not to be weighed down by considerations extraneous to ability and performance. I expect nothing less from Tinubu, the political cat with 9 lives. The purpose of this piece is, on one hand, to highlight Tinubu's ability to see through political tricks, no matter how disguised they are, and on the other hand, highlight the relentlessness and unending tricks of politicians to manipulate situations to position themselves for personal advantages, even if they have to reap where they did not sow, or worse, where they try to destroy the farm altogether. Let's start with the definition of a government of national unity to see through government of national unity, Bagadash. The most elementary definition of a government of national unity is government that is based on a broad coalition, the members of which also include representatives of rival political parties. A government of national unity is usually formed during a time of war or other national emergency. Given this elementary definition, one will be left wondering if Nigeria was at war or facing any serious national emergency in 2023 to necessitate the formation of a government of national unity by Tinubu. In any case, the result of the 2023 National Assembly elections across the country make nonsense of any call for a national government with rival political parties having enough representation in the two chambers of National Assembly to form the needed opposition to check real, perceived, or even unimaginable shortcomings of the incoming Tinubu administration if and when necessary. Actually, the call for a government of national unity is sillier than ordinarily understood when deeply probed. For instance, which national unity is the call for Tinubu to form trying to address more than the unity mechanism embedded in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which makes it mandatory for every Nigerian president to appoint at least one minister from each state of the Federation and the FCT. Even more problematic to the advocates of a government of national unity is the nomadic inclinations of Nigerian politicians. For example, what will happen when Tinubu appoints somebody from a particular state on the basis of his or her party affiliation and the candidate move to the APC? This not only make nonsense of the call for a government of national unity by Tinubu, but also confirms the foresightedness of the authors of the Nigerian Constitution for envisaging and checking on wholly profane and absolutely unnecessary advocacies like the call for Tinubu to form a government of national unity by some lazy politicians to whom political appointments are as critical and non-negotiable to their survival as water is to fish. This ludicrous call is not without its comical side. It's funny that members of the opposition making the call are on one hand here to recognize and approve the victory of Tinubu in the spirit of sportsmanship, and on the other hand, they are adopting lazy and impractical means to make the list of the upcoming cabinets, or at least grab positions that otherwise should go to loyal and hardworking APC members who invested so much to make Tinubu's presidency a reality. Does it make sense for all the major political parties to be in court challenging Tinubu's victory, while at the same time warlords of the parties are running pillar to post trying to make it into the list of appointments of the administration? Talk about neither being fish nor fowl. In summary, the call for a government of national unity is more for personal gains than the unity of Nigeria or the success of the incoming administration, and shouldn't be taken serious. Truth is, many members of the opposition are desperately aiming to reap where they did not sow by the call for a government of national unity, as if there ever was a government not of national unity. It's a fussy strategy to keep afloat while positioning themselves to lucrative positions which they may take advantage of to undermine the incoming administration, with an added advantage of empowering themselves for the next round of general elections for 2027. Lest I forget to mention, the race for 2027 begins with the formation of Tinubu's cabinet in the next few weeks. It's therefore comforting watching Tinubu shouting down the government of national unity kite and killing the dreams of these freeloaders to enter by the window the corridors of power they couldn't enter by the door. It's equally heartwarming to hear Tinubu promising Nigerians a government of national competence as opposed to the self-serving government of national unity he is being harassed by the opposition to adopt. He in few words told these new converts of national unity that it's not going to be business as usual. He said, "The day for political gamesmanship is long gone. I shall assemble competent men and women and young people from across Nigeria to build a safer, more prosperous and just Nigeria. There shall be young people, women shall be prominent, whether your faith leads you to pray in a church or mosque will not determine your place in government. Character and competence will. To secure our nation and to make it prosperous must be our top priorities." And this is all we can take for now. Thanks and God bless. Ensure you subscribe to our channel. Bye for now. Please, thanks so much for listening. Okay, please share this report, make it go viral, and thanks so much. Okay.